Yo, what up, y'all? So we back at it again. We back at it again, man. What's up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? Man, you know I had to bring JC back, man. Man, we dropped the one. We dropped the one yesterday, man. So I'm like, hey, cuzzo, you gotta come back on here, man. JC the Don, what's going on, big dog?
Man, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Man, you
What's
know we
good?
had
I'm
to.
motherfucking Go ahead.
Man, we had to come back for a second one, man. We had to come back
What's
for a
up?
second one.
What's up?
So,
Uh, What's up, people? What's up, people?
man, so we gonna get into this. I said this a while ago when Loose Cannon first dropped, and he first put this information out there, right? I said this a while ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Loose Cannon, he was on No Jumper, and he was like, Wack called me, or not Wack, Big U called me right before the Nipsey Hussle situation happened. Right before Nipsey got killed,
Right.
he said Big U had called him. And Big U was like, yo, it's done. And we touched on this in the last, but I want to dive deeper into this, man, because I'm seeing more stuff come out. And now it's a thing of, you know, not only did he touch on it before, but now it's coming back up. And they saying that Eric Holder might be the one to go ahead and let everybody know, like, yo, Big U was behind this. You know what I'm saying? Big U signed up on this. And Big U is the leader of the whole gang. You know what I'm saying? So I thought
Right.
this was interesting, man. I want to dive into it, man. Let me know what you think about this, JC, man. What you think? You
Yeah.
think Big U caught that shot?
I mean, it's two things I ain't seen. That's a UFO and a hole that won't go. You hear me? So I didn't see it all, man. I didn't see the motherfucking all, man, and I saw something like that too. Cuz that saying that dude saying that the nigga homie gon' motherfucker Eric gon' coming back on appeal or some shit like that there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gonna let the cat out the bag. So
Mm-hmm.
I can see it happening. I mean, niggas ain't one thing for sure, two things for certain, man, about this nigga, and I don't mean to jump the topic, but that motherfucker, Charleston White, that
Yeah.
nigga said this here. He say it ain't a motherfucker, not the motherfucker, no gang, no no mob, no mobsters. All them motherfuckers, when them motherfucker people get on your ass at that time, get on your ass, they
Mm-hmm.
fold. It don't
Mm-hmm.
matter what gang you in. It don't matter what mob you in or whatever case might be. When you sit in that cell all alone and motherfuckers that forgot about you, and you here, you call it home, the family you might do have, and you call it home, and motherfuckers talking about, yeah, I just seen, all your guys, they at the picnic, they partying. One of them was
Mm-hmm.
with your ex bitch. One of them was with your ex bitch. Oh, nigga stomach rolled in the back of their goddamn back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You listening to that motherfucking mail, that mail call?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man. So I can see it happening though, cuz. I can see it happening.
Yeah, no, I believe it. I believe it. Like when I first seen Loose Cannon talk about that, I was like, man, like, ain't no way he gonna just make up this whole story. Now I don't know. Again, I said this in the last one. I don't know Loose Cannon. I don't know none of these dudes, man. But it seemed like it was some. It was some. You know what I'm saying? It was something to that story, man. Because it truly seemed like he knew exactly what he was talking about. He wasn't just because he tried to come back and say, "Oh, I was just doing it for cloud. I was just doing it." You know what I'm saying? To get my to get my views up and this and that. And I'm like, I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because this he was the first one that came out and said it, but it's been whispers of that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like they was already into it. You know what I'm saying? And then it was another situation that came out where it was like Nipsey and Big U got into it. They was gonna fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They was gonna fight, and
yeah.
then it was a whole thing happened. Nipsey brother came out, kind of shut the whole thing down or whatever. But it's just little things that you see. And again, because I was talking about this I ain't on no cop shit where I'm telling and no, I'm talking about what I'm seeing on this internet already. You know what I'm
You
saying?
have an opinion. You
You
got
know what
an
I'm saying?
opinion.
I'm giving my opinion because I do got a thing, and I do want to dive into that where I feel like a lot of these dudes be lightweight telling on this internet. But my whole thing is this: is I'm reacting to different things that I'm seeing, and I done seen different videos where I'm like, yo, like people talking about it. Even the video where you seen Big U when Nipsey died. You seen Big U on live, and he was like they was like justice for Nip, and he was like justice for Nip,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
it's like,
yeah, yeah.
which is goofy
But
because you kind of putting yourself in that whole
thank you.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I see Big U doing that a lot where it's been at least 5-6 videos where he did kind of put himself like you kind of shot yourself in the foot. You know what I'm saying? From that video to him talking about them extorting the camera crew, all type of stuff. So, these dudes is doing it to themselves, but I do believe Loose Cannon though. I do 1,000% believe him. Like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he called this. You know what I'm saying? I was just
right,
the dude that was, handling the work. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I was one of the dudes handling the work, and then, you know, uh, Eric Holden was the other dude handling the work.
Right.
So, it's an unfortunate situation, man. But it's it's
Yeah,
it's it's about to get
it's
wicked.
some, yeah, it's some truth. It's some truth somewhere up in that motherfucker, man. Ain't nothing like I say, ain't nothing new up under the sun, man. And then that California, all all that back there, they commercialize, meaning that's Bloods and Crips is one organization.
Hmm.
Um, and I use organization because I come from somewhat the old school to where it's that because I know where it came from, where a majority of it came from, and how it started. But
Yeah.
but the they commercialize it because they the only organization game that's in movies, right? um, that's able to do the things that they do. You feel what I'm saying? Think
Hmm.
about it. That's you ain't seeing no motherfucking GD or no Stone or no Vice Lord uh walking on a we ain't got no walk, but you feel what I'm saying, dancing and throwing up their signs at a motherfucking Super Bowl or
Yeah.
or 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 anything like that there. They the only they've been commercialized a long time ago, you know what I'm saying, with these movies, colors and all that type of stuff there, you know what I'm saying? So and it's LA. It's so shit. They ain't no telling what the fuck a movie might come about this shit afterwards. So I, I don't know,
I
cuz.
believe it. It got to. I think,
Yeah,
especially Nipsey Hussle. I mean, because Nipsey Hussle. See, the crazy thing about Nipsey Hussle's death was that a lot of people was not up on Nipsey Hussle. He was
I'm
big
one
out
of them.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like before he was like our modern day Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
like
right,
I remember being in high school when Nipsey first came out in like 08, 09. I graduated in
yeah,
'09, right? And
right,
when Nipsey Hussle first came out, it was like it was a lot of buzz. Like that was when Nipsey, YG, and all them was coming out. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of buzz, right? But at first he was just
right,
looked at as he just a gang banging nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just a crip. You know what I'm saying? He gang banging. But when you start listening to his music, he was telling people how to invest, go buy you some property, start you a business, own your masters. You know what I'm saying? Like get 100% of what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Be a boss. But he was
right,
given the blueprint inside of his music. That's what made Nipsey Hussle so great outside of, you know what I'm saying, the gang banging. And also it's just he taught motherfuckers how to be they self. Like you don't gotta throw a
right,
suit on for somebody to respect you. You ain't gotta talk
right,
super proper for somebody to respect you. It's like if people can tell that if you smart or you not, you know what I'm saying, by the way you
Right.
move, the way you talk, what you're talking about, and ownership is everything. You said this on the last one, right? You was like, motherfuckers don't know how to go buy a business. Motherfuckers don't know how to go
Right.
start a business. Motherfuckers don't know how to have a trade. You know what I'm saying? People think, oh, I will, I gotta go and do this and do that, do dirty work. It's like, bro, nah, like you can go and start you a business. This about ownership. So that's
Right.
that's why Nipsey got so big the way he got big. You know what I'm saying? Because people wasn't seeing that part of Nipsey where it was like, yo, they looking at the surface, which is, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, he a Crip, he wearing blue, he talking gangbang shit. Okay, cool. But then when you
Right.
dive in, it's like, nah, bro was trying to tell you niggas how to own some shit. You know what I'm saying? I
Exactly.
just closed escrow twice this month. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I bought this property. You know what I'm saying? Own your masters. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit like that. So, it's again, man, I think the whole situation unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that there was some jealousy, man. Like, I do see it. Because again, I live here. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I see people just you hear people talking about it all the time where it's like since he died and before he died, where it was like
Mhm.
he was getting bigger. And Charleston White said, he brought up Charleston White earlier. Charleston said it.
Right.
People, they start seeing him get bigger than the actual hood, where it was
Right.
like it's not just, oh, Nipsey from 60. It's like that's Nipsey Hussle right there. You know what I'm saying? It's not just,
Exactly.
oh, he just a nigga from over here. It's like, nah, this dude is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? And as they say with that extortion game, it got to a point where it's like, bro, I'm not about to keep paying you, bro. I'm not about like you see all that I'm doing for the hood, all I'm doing for the
Right.
for the whole community. Like, you want me to keep
Right.
paying you whatever it is, 20,000 a month, 10,000 a month, whatever it may be. It's like,
Right.
and I get it. That shit get, you know what I'm saying? It should get old where it's like, bro, like you at this point you kind of hating on me because you see what I'm doing for the hood. You see
Yeah.
me putting schools and you see me you know what I'm saying, building community centers and giving jobs as opposed to trying to extort me. We can get some money. You know what I'm saying? Help me do it. But don't sit there and try to extort a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But when people feel like, man, you getting bigger than the program, some people can't handle that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. And like piggybacking what you were saying about, I was one of the ones that I wasn't up on Nipsey. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? When I came down here, when I came a little bit before he passed, man, a little before he passed, that nigga, I'm listening to his music, I'm listening to the things he's saying, and that motivated me to start my business. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, and I mean his energy. You know what I'm saying? His energy. I ain't get that type of energy from a motherfucker since Tupac. And I'm talking about
yep.
energy. You know what I'm saying? That energy.
Yep.
So yeah, man. And then I started fucking with him, and then the man get killed. I was mad the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when but like you were saying, man, niggas do get jealous, man. Niggas get jealous, and
Yeah.
then niggas don't know how to play their role because there's roles in this here,
Yeah.
and
And it's
niggas don't
cold.
know if you doing what you supposed to be doing, and we all together.
Mm-hmm.
All I should supposed to be doing is just applauding you. You know what I'm saying? I just
Exactly.
supposed to be applauding you. But it's different stroke for different folk.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a cold game, man. It's a cold game, and it's like it just make you really see, like. And again, I'm not. Let's be clear, like we not saying this to already say that, oh, he did it for show. You know what I'm saying? We just put it out there of like we see what's going on, whether he did it or whether he didn't do it, whether he had something to do with it or he didn't have something to do with it. The fact of the matter is, if you was around or you knew people that was in that situation, you could tell dude was kind of getting jealous. And it's like we live in that world. You know what I'm saying? We live in that world where a dude to be jealous of you whole time. It's like, bro, if you help me, I can get it done faster. Like, especially if you the big homie, and it's
Right.
too many big homies, you know what I'm saying? Because I went through
Right.
this personally, you know what I'm saying, myself just in business. Being young, getting money early, and you looking up to certain people, and then it's like, instead of saying, hey, well, I'm a helping young homie, he got the drive, I'm a helping. Dudes is looking at it like, oh, he outshining me. I feel that I supposed to be in that seat and he's supposed to be under me, as opposed to being like,
Right.
nah, he got something about himself. He hungry. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little older. Let me play the background. Let me kind of, you know what I'm saying, do play my part and let him be in the limelight. He younger. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you gotta know how to
Right.
do that. It's always gonna be younger people, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna have that shine. I'll be looking at some of my young homies like, dang, okay, cool. He's shining. I'm like, hey, look, whatever you need. I'll play the background. What's the name? You know what? I think Fat Joe said, no, was it Fat Joe? Yeah, Fat Joe said it best. He said, listen, I'm rich, right? Wherever I go, I'm rich.
Right.
Every day, I'm rich. I got money. But when I get around my little brother DJ Khaled, he's richer than me.
Right.
He's richer than me.
Right. Right.
Instead of hating on him, what I do,
Right.
I might hold his umbrella. You know what I'm saying? I might open the door for him. And it's not about no, oh
Right.
well, I'm belittling myself. It's about, ain't nothing wrong with letting that man shine. That's little bro. Ain't nothing
Team
wrong with that.
player.
You actually should
Team player.
should encourage that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that to me, that was some of the realest shit, because it's like he said straight up, nigga, I'm rich. I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm Don, what he calls himself, Don Cartagena, whatever he calls himself. You know what I'm saying? And he was
Yeah.
like, look, I'm a big dog in rooms that I step in. I'm Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? And I was
Right.
popping before Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Khaled was holding my umbrella. You know what I'm saying? But now that
Yeah.
he richer than me, I don't feel no type of way. I'm gonna hold his umbrella. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's so we gotta get back to that, where it's like where the big homies is being real big homies, and not saying, hey, well, you know what I'm saying, he getting too big. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you have to pay me. This really my hood. This really my hood. And you just a little homie. Don't think you bigger than the program. Like, bro, knock
Right.
it off. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we gotta get back to that, man. And I hope the people that's watching, I hope y'all can really understand and take this piece of advice. Is like, if you see somebody shining, it's it's not, you not belittling yourself to you know what I'm saying, help him shine more, or
Right.
give him his applause. You not belittling yourself to give him his applause and help him shine. You know what I'm saying? You got to be confident within yourself to be like, hey, I could still be a boss over here, but he a boss over there. And then when we get together, hey, look, I ain't got no problem with opening the door. I wouldn't care if you was
Right.
an older homie, the younger homie, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
that don't take nothing away from me. You know what I'm saying? So we got to do more of that, y'all. We gotta do more of that.
Yeah. Got to, man.
Mm-hmm.
Got to. Yeah. Got to, man. But yeah, you right, cuz I mean, it's just it's just that some people some people just don't, they just don't know how to take a back seat when it's time to take a back seat. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Jealousy a motherfucker. This been happening since the beginning of time though, cuz.
Mm-hmm. For
This, I
real.
mean, it really have. It's been happening since the beginning of time, man. We got Cain and Abel. I mean, we go on and on, man. That people, people, people just don't like when somebody else is motherfucking is doing better or shining, man. You got family members, you know what I'm saying, that you got people that don't even talk to family because of certain stuff like this here, friends, associates, whatever. And it's
Mm-hmm.
fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But what's in the dark and shall come into the light, you know what I'm saying? What's in the
For
dark and
real.
shall come into the light, and then it's out there. And then
Mm-hmm.
now, you know, but see, the one thing I've been tripping off of, you know, by me being a member of something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding member. I ain't got to put, whatever. But if I was Big U, that nigga that's been saying the shit he was saying, like, he called me before it happened, things of that nature. They was out. Nobody got locked up yet when dude said this shit, correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, and these supposed to be his members. These some guys that's up under him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why he ain't never grab them niggas and you know what I'm saying, and check them, or defend it, or something, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know certain people won't say shit, and just keep it to themselves, or you know what I'm saying, or some people don't even like this internet shit. So I don't know, but like I say, once in the dark, it shall come into the light. You know, it'll
For
come into the
sure.
light for sure,
For
for
sure,
sure,
man. And
for
and
sure.
again, man, I'm interested to see how this unfold. We definitely gonna keep y'all updated on everything as it comes out. So again, man, make sure you like, make sure you share, but most important, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. So when we drop, y'all got it, y'all get it straight right then and there. You know what I'm saying? But man, again, man,
Yep.
as always, man, we appreciate the support, man. The last video we did, we got a lot of good responses to it. So man, we're gonna keep pushing it out for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Till next
And we
time,
gonna
y'all.
give y'all and we're gonna give y'all real some of the realest advice, man, some of the realest opinions. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? We ain't here to snitch on nobody, things of that nature, but one thing for sure, two things for certain. A man got an opinion. Every
mm-hmm,
man got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Now it's up to you the way you use that opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can use that opinion and be a little mark in the dog with your opinion, or you could just be an outstanding person and give a straight up real opinion, and that's it, and that's that. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm. For
Yeah,
sure. For sure.
yeah.
Till next time, y'all. Till next time.